Good afternoon, Facebook Live. This is DeKesha Williams. Look like I've been out in the wind. I promise you I haven't. How you guys doing? Welcome. I know it's been a while since you've heard the sound of my voice, but welcome on in. Um, as you make your way in, if you could do me a favor and introduce yourself. Let me know who's watching out there with me. And then I ask that you share the broadcast out, right? Welcome to March. Welcome to March. Hopefully your January and February was absolutely phenomenal. You have about 30 days left to make it happen in the first quarter. One of the things, if you know me very well, you know that I love all things finances, whether it be income statements, profit and loss statements. Do you know your numbers? Where is Vanessa? Somebody tag Vanessa. Hey, Pamela, how are you? So welcome again. This is DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO. Yes. They call me the implementation queen. Well, why is that? Because we help you get ish done, right? And so I wanted to come on a kick off the month for March. March is for massive growth. If you believe that, click the share button. March is for massive growth. And I don't know about you, but I am super excited about what is to come. Hey, Covey, not sure. For some reason, I cannot see you guys' comments. There we go. Hey, Felicia. Hey, sure. Yes, I was just talking with you. Hi, Wenzel. How are you? Yes. So listen, we were just chatting, and this is a reminder for all my hashtag Inner Circle members, all my students, all my clients. March is for massive growth. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit about how you're going to make that impact in your business and experience that massive growth. And so, Rishabh, the reason why I blocked you on Twitter is because you kept asking me if we were hiring, and I specifically told you we were not. So, yeah, sorry. And now you're on my Facebook. So, hashtag stalker. Hey, Roz. Hey, Malcolm. How are you guys? Hey, Kim. So, if you are ready for massive growth in March, holla if you hear me, hit the share button, right? Yeah, y'all have to excuse me. I got a stalker out here looking for me to hire them. Like, dude, we got a full staff right now. But yeah, so I'm excited. So if this is the first time that you are hearing the sound of my voice, my name is DeKesha Williams. I'm just that chick that lost the same job twice, building a successful business from the comfort of my own home. And you ask, how the hell did you lose the same job twice? Well, listen, it's funny you asked that. So August 24th, 2011, I turned my pink slip in and gave them the deuces, right? So for those of you all that are mothers, fathers, and have the desire to work from home or be present for your children, that's what it was all about for me. You know, my daughter came to me, I believe it was in her 5th grade year, right? My son was about 4 at the time. And she says to me, she says, Mommy, she says, do you realize that you've missed the first week of school 3 years in a row? No, not me. Not this mother, because I'm the best mom, right? She said, no, Mommy, you missed the first week of school 3 years in a row. I mean, how much worse could I feel as a parent with my daughter telling me that I'm missing the first week of school? Are you serious? Like, come on. Y'all know me, and you know, if you follow me, you see me talking about my kids all the time. Missing their first week of school, I have yet to miss a gymnastics meet. It's probably why, because she will remind you. So with that being said, I remember it like it was yesterday. I looked up to the higher being, and I said, listen, I don't know how y'all conversation with the higher being goes. You know, I don't know if it's like, dear God, where art thou? Hey, DeKesha, come forth, right? Or I'm just like, hey, Jesus, what's up? We need to talk. It's your girl, DeKesha, right? I don't know about you, but that's how my conversation goes. And that's exactly what I said. Hey, brother man, come here. Come further. Come hither. We have to figure some things out. My daughter says I missed our first week of school 3 years in a row. I need your help. Like, how are we going to do this? Right? And I'm telling you, they always say, and I never can understand, they say you want to make God laugh? Tell them your own plans, right? And so, lo and behold, August 24th, 2011, it was in me. And I was like, listen, I turned in my resignation notice. And this was the second time I actually left the company. And I've been at home every day since. I've had the ability to be present for my children. And if you see, I'm sitting actually in my office. You don't see the red background. They've been working on the dining room. So for the last 7 years, 2011, last 7 years, I get to see my kids come in from school. So that's where you see me looking. I'm actually looking out my office window, right? So I get to see them come home from school every single day. I put them on the bus every single day. They're older now, so they can put themselves on the bus. But you get what I'm saying, right? So if you're just joining, make sure that you say hello. I always love to know who's hanging out with me. Do me a favor, share this broadcast out. So massive growth, right? That's who I am. That's DeKesha. That's the virtual COO girl. And so let's talk about massive growth. How are you expecting to have massive growth in your business over the next 30 days, right? It takes 21 days to actually create a habit. So what are you going to do for the next 30 days? Well, here's one thing that I can absolutely tell you to have massive growth. Are you ready? Are you listening? Delegate and get some of that busy work off of your plate. I want you to comment, right? Comment below. Hashtag delegate. Tell them DeKesha said so. Well, why? Why, DeKesha? Well, I'll tell you why. You should be spending your time on revenue generating activities. I'll say it again. You should be spending your time in your business on revenue generating activities. You should be having more sales conversations, right? You should not be working in Canva, trying to build something from scratch. You should not be in Wix, GoDaddy, trying to build your website from scratch. I hope you have on your steel toe heels, boots, or sneakers because somebody's toes are getting ready to get stepped on. Yes, it is. I'm going to say it again. If you find yourself in Wix, Canva, Adobe, Photoshop, WordPress, and you're trying to build stuff from scratch, and that is not your area of expertise, and you are not getting paid to do it, you are putting your time and your effort in all the wrong places. So why you always hear me talk about outsourcing, right? We have a team like 9 or 10 people. And so I've been able to delegate the areas of where I'm not an expert at. I am not good at building a website. Lord, if I showed y'all the first business consulting website, if I showed you the first head website banner that I created, I'm going to find it and I'm going to post it. Flashback Friday, right? But that is not my area of expertise. But that's when my business was very, very slow and stagnant. And so one of the things that I realized is that I had to stop kind of playing. Hey, Deronda, hey, LaBelle. I had to stop playing. Like, we don't have time to play. Like, I don't have time to be playing on WordPress. I don't have time to be trying to put together my own graphics. Like, that is not where my area of expertise is. I am an implementation expert. I help with product launches. You know, what is your area of expertise? If you could say your area of expertise in one word, I want you to put that one word in the comment section below. What's your area of expertise? I'll wait. I want to know, what's your area of expertise? And the reason why I want you to express what your area of expertise is, because that's where you should be spending your time, right? I know Deronda works with startups. Deronda does events. Felicia is a CFO. She does all things credit repair, finances, getting your finances in order for both adults and youth, I believe. I'm not sure who else is on, but that's where you should be focusing. You should be developing products. You should be finding speaking opportunities around your area of expertise. And if you find that most of your time is not delegated to that, or is not scheduled for that, then you need to do an inventory of where you're spending your time. So I just got a new client, and sorry, I don't want my computer to go out on you guys, so I need my charger. So one of the things, Toggle, and it helps you manage and track your time. So I absolutely love the app, right? And so it's a free app. You can monitor your time. It's Toggle, TOGGL.com. Pretty cool app. And what I did was for an entire week, I managed my time. I wanted to see where I was taking my time. Roz Jones says she's a caregiver and speaker. Hey, Taria. Today is my day for reaching out and making connections. Absolutely love it. Listen, yesterday I was out of the office, and you guys know that I love hashtag training Thursdays, right? So I didn't have the opportunity to learn as much yesterday. So I'm going to be spending my time wrapping up my week. I work aggressively at the beginning of the week, and I do training at the end of the week. Now, that brings me to my massive growth point. Notice what I just shared with you, and I get passionate, so I get excited. So I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to say, excuse me. Share this out. Ready? Because that's where you should be spending your time. I fuss at one of my business besties all the time because they're still doing too much of the work in their business. They're doing things that they should be outsourcing to someone else. You should be spending your time developing your skills. How many of you that are under the sound of my voice have invested in yourself already in 2018? I'm gonna wait. I want you to put a 1. Have you invested in yourself? We are almost finished the first quarter of 2018. Have you invested in yourself? If you have, I want you to press a 1. If you haven't, you need to find somewhere to invest in yourself. Here's why. Knowledge is the new currency. Type that one. Knowledge is the new currency. And think about it. Here's what I want you to think about. Think about what actual currency means, right? Currency is something that has value, right? It's money in any form that has value, but it can be traded. It can be exchanged. Are y'all feeling me on this? Money has value, right? So knowledge is the new currency. Massive growth. Yeah. Hey, Landy. Hey, Haki. What's up, Doctor? Knowledge is the new currency. So listen, if you are not feeding yourself, if you are not growing in your area of expertise, how do you expect, number one, to stay ahead of the competition, right? Because things online are changing ever so fast. And so if you are not forever investing in yourself, investing in your learning, how do you expect to be able to charge your worth if your knowledge is your currency? So if knowledge is the new currency, the money value, right? So think about currency as the United States. We have currency. We have different types of currency, right? We have the kind that folds, the dollar bills, right? That's cash. We have the coins, the dimes, the nickels, the quarters. You have gold. You have things like that. So knowledge is currency. Influence is the new cash. I don't think y'all was ready for that. Influence is the new cash. Can somebody type that one in? Influence is the new cash. That means that you have to have a following, a tribe, in order to make money. In order to have massive growth, you have to have a message that has an influence. So in 2016, I started the movement, I Am My Priority. Why, you ask? Well, I found myself spending a lot of time in everybody else's business. I found myself working hard. I mean, harder than what I was working in my own business for everybody else, right? And so I got tired of it. There came a point, influence is the new cash. Absolutely. There came a point where I just got tired of working on everybody else's product launch, everybody else's lead magnet, everybody else's program, and everybody else's sales sequence. At what point in time do you make yourself a priority? And here's what happened. When I spoke that into existence, there's so many people that raised their hand and said, me too. Several of you right now that are listening to the sound of my voice said me too. And so in 2016, in December, I reached out to a couple of people and I said, listen, here's what I want to do. Here's the impact that I want to make across the world, right? I want to help people make themselves and their business a priority. Are you with me? And so our first event, mind you, this idea died. It died, y'all. God gave me this idea and it died for about a year. And it came back and I said, I can no longer not implement on the idea that God gave me. Idea minus implementation equals irresponsible and impossible to achieve your goals. I'll say that again. An idea minus implementation equals irresponsible and impossible to achieve. Well, why do you say that, DeKesha? Because if God gave you an idea and you allow it to go idle, that is being irresponsible with the idea that God gave you. God gives us gifts and talents to use to help other people. Now, if we decide that we don't want to use that gift or we choose not to use that gift, that is irresponsible on our part, and it's impossible to achieve the goals that we want to see in our life and in our business. I'm just keeping it real. I see some hearts, so somebody feeling this message, right? So I allowed that idea to go stagnant and idle for a year. But trust me, when we came back, didn't y'all? Didn't it? Didn't TT? Didn't DeKesha Doctor? We came back with the I Am My Priority and we killed it. Listen, we came back with a telesummit that had over 10,000 views the first time we launched a telesummit. We came back with the event in December, right? And in the snow, people were coming from out of town. They were driving 8 hours in the snow just to be in the building with the I Am My Priority influencers. So influence is the new cash. Now, how are you going to make an influence or an impact so that you can experience massive growth in the next 30 days? I'm going to tell you how. You have to focus your area of expertise and you have to invest in yourself. So listen, if this task right here, right, this box of paper clip, if this task is not making you money, you need to delegate that to somebody else. It's called a virtual assistant. It's called a graphics designer. It's called a support team. Do you have a team? If not, you need to start building one. Because if you are spending your time on this little task, and these ain't coins, and you wonder why you're not experiencing massive growth, is because you're wasting time doing busy work. Busy work is not going to allow your authorized.net, your Stripe, your PayPal, your Square account, any of those notifications. Busy work is not going to allow any of those notifications to go off. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. Now, if you want to have, as Brother Bedford, y'all can tag Brother Bedford, as Brother Bedford says, notification of payment received. If you want that to happen, you have to find yourself working on revenue generating activities. What does that mean? A revenue generating activity, like Taria said, is picking up the phone and having conversations. Are you having sales conversations? Are you launching products? Do you have products on your website? Like, do you even have a membership site where people can join automatically without you doing the work? I'm going to share a story. Well, it's not really a story. But I was supporting my uncle the other day. I think it was Wednesday night. And it's just so funny because Wednesday night, I don't even have it on. But I looked at my watch and I had 2 PayPal notifications. And in about an hour, I made $200. Now, what if you can make $200 an hour in your business? I'll take it. I was sitting at an event with my uncle, right? You guys hear me all the time. I have 2 kids that are like I mean, I don't know where they get their athletic ability from, because it's sure enough ain't come from this little cheerleader. So I tell you all the time, right? I believe in making money while I'm on the sideline, y'all. I believe in making money when I'm at a gymnastics meet. I don't know about you, but what are you doing to make money? That's my watch. That's my PayPal notification received. That's Square, that's Stripe, whatever you use, right? What are you doing in your business so that you can experience massive growth? What are you launching in March? What are you launching in March? Type it below. What are you launching in March? If you haven't decided what you're launching in March, you already are late. You're already late. Start on April. Start on April. It's not too late. How are you going to invest in your knowledge? I'm getting ready to go watch some videos in just a second. Finish up a training that I'm in, so that I can continue to enhance my knowledge. When I enhance my knowledge, I enhance the knowledge of my tribe, my inner circle members, my CEO Success Blueprint members, my virtual COO clients, because they look to me for strategy tactics, right? But if I'm not continuously developing my knowledge, because knowledge is the new currency, I can't increase my rates. I can't increase my value. I can't increase my hourly rate, right? I don't know about you. I'm just saying. I look like the wind got the best of me. So listen, if you're ready for massive growth and you don't know where to start, I'm open. We can have a conversation. bit.ly, talk to DeKesha. Or matter of fact, call DeKesha.com. How about that? I'm going to make it easy for you. I believe it's called DeKesha.com. Make sure that's right. Call DeKesha.com. Can you say, you type that one down there for me, right? Because some people always, they don't know where to start, to be honest with you. And I'm not trying to point anybody out. You don't have to comment below if you don't know where to start. Just go to calldekesha.com. I got some time on my calendar next week. And hey, Joyce, and I'm serious. Listen, you got to let go in order to grow. In order to grow, you got to learn to let go. You hear me say it all the time. Knowledge is the new currency. It can be exchanged. It has value. It can be exchanged for dollars, right? Your knowledge determines your worth. The more you know, the more you can charge. I don't know if you all are picking up what I'm putting down, right? And your influence is a new cash. Start to make an influence, but you got to get out there. People got to know who you are and that you exist. All right. So go to calldekesha.com, calldekesha.com. If you're struggling, you don't know where to start in order to have massive growth for the month of March, I got some time on my calendar and I look forward to chatting with you. Listen, if you're watching the replay, I want you to make sure you put hashtag replay. Let me know that you're here so I can reach out to you. And then make sure that you share this out because somebody needs to hear this message today. This is your girl, DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO, and I'm signing off until we meet again.